What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a new edition of the 16's podcast reaction section. As you can see by the name of the title, we are getting and the shirt, not just the name of the title, but the shirt too. We are getting into the final trailer reaction for the final trailer for the Flash movie. I believe it comes out sometime next month. I don't exactly know the date for it, but that all aside, I'm super excited to see it. Everything that we've seen from the past two trailers with with Zod. You've seen the new, or whoever, Supergirl. I shouldn't say new, but she's basically taking, like the Henry Cavill spot of Superman in the world with the whole Flashpoint situation. So we have her. She looks great. She's looked fucking amazing through these trailers. I can't wait to see her. Sasha Callie, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. We've seen both Batmans in the trailer. So we've seen Ben Affleck's Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman. We've seen two Barrys, but both the Barrys are Ezra Miller versions. So I'm wondering what they're going to do with that as well. I did say Zod. So, we've seen a lot of characters and whatnot that we've seen throughout this. I mean, it's really hard to call it a universe, the DC universe, the DCEU, from what what's his name, Zack Snyder started and all that. So we getting characters and all that kind of stuff from that put in here, and it's gonna be, if you know the Flashpoint story, essentially it's when Barry goes back in time, saves his mom, and that causes ripples throughout the timeline and everything, changing a whole bunch of stuff. So Batman was Bruce was the one who died. Batman became his dad. The Joker was his mom. Superman he didn't land in Kansas. He landed in what was that? Someplace overseas or something like that. Locked up. I want to say it was like Russia or something like that, because it was the Superman read something, but I think that's something completely different. But essentially, he didn't land and go with his parents. He ended up in a military base and all that kind of stuff. So he was like super skinny, malnourished, but he was still, still had his strength and whatnot just because of the sun. So they kept him locked up underground. So yes, a lot of different changes, a lot of different stuff in the actual Flashpoint. So I'm wondering what all they kind of do to basically restart DC. So we have James Gunn's his new universe, his new plans with like Creature Commando, Superman, was it Superman Legacy or something like that, and like an old Batman and young Robin, Batman and Damian. It's gonna be, hey, I'm looking forward to it, because I know James Gunn can he does well with like superhero movies. We've seen what he's done with the Guardians. His Suicide Squad movie was great, but way better compared to the first one. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead get into this final trailer for the Flash.
Oh my God! Flash!
Hi.
I love you.
Thank you.
Patching you into Mr. Wayne.
No, please don't.
I need you here now, Barry.
Hell no.
So you're saying you could travel back in time?
But Bruce, I could fix things. I could save people. I could save my mom. I could save your parents.
You could also destroy everything.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
So how was it this week? How's school?
School was good. Oh,
This is mad trippy.
Uh-huh.
Dude, this is catastrophic.
So that's why it's both Barrys. Okay.
This world must die.
I'm not gonna lose her again.
Okay.
Not Clark.
My name is Kara. I will help you.
Interesting group.
Want some help?
wait, he's Batman?
The OG.
Let's get nuts.
Okay, with the music too.
We're in uncharted territory. Batman, what do?
We try not to die.
you ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
You have fancy friends.
Iris.
Knows an Uber. Oh, exec.
Uh-huh. All right, y'all, man. Hey, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead, break it down. All right, y'all. Final trailer and everything that we're gonna get for the Flash. They may drop like clips, TV clips or something from like spots in the movie and whatnot. But as far as trailers go, this should be the last one before we end up getting the movie next month. Not really too much anything different in this trailer other than stuff kind of shot from like maybe different angles and all, you know, looking at it from different angles and whatnot and everything. But it looks like this one didn't really get me as hyped as the other two just because it feels like everything that was in the first two, we've seen it, and this one was just, you know, what it was. But I am excited for the movie. I really am excited for the movie, especially because it's what kicks off the new DC, whatever you want to call it, the new DC movie trilogy or movie universe, however you want to phrase it to call it, basically from James Gunn's James Gunn's world. You know what he's making. So what I'm thinking is I'm not really sure who the villain is other than what Barry does being, well, I mean, we know Zod, obviously Zod, but like the real overarching villain of the whatchamacallit, you'd assume it would be like Reverse Flash or somebody like that you would have in there, but I don't believe there's been any casting or anything, any news about him. He's not been in any trailers or anything. We haven't seen like any Easter eggs for Grant Gustin either, which kind of sucks. He's more the Flash than Ezra Miller is to me, but that's just my personal opinion. And side note, speaking about that, recording this on the day the Flash TV show, the series finale, not season, the series finale actually drops today, May 24th as of recording this video. So it'll be it'll be on in the next couple of hours. I will end up finishing the show this weekend. Really looking forward to it. So I caught all the way up to episode 10 and I left it there. So I'll have, 11, 12, and 13, or I believe it's 13 episodes, but the way it was set up, I believe it was like 4 parts to each episode. It was like 4 parts to end the season. So whatever it is, the last episode I saw was the birthday episode for Barry, and you know, I'm not going to give any spoilers on that episode, but we got something great. It was an amazing episode. I truly enjoyed everything about that episode. Yeah, it was great. I want to avoid spoilers. I want to talk about it, but I do want to avoid spoilers. It's been out long enough though. But if you know who my favorite character from the Arrowverse is, you know what I'm talking about. That was really great seeing them together and everything again, whatnot. It did my heart some good. So yeah, the movie looks good. We got Affleck, we got Keaton. Not, like I said, not sure the overarching villain of the whole thing or what the real problem is gonna be, other than the fact that Barry does Flashpoint. The crazy thing about this one though, where they go and he like looks outside and he sees himself and he tackles him or knocks him down or whatever. That was me talking about how not sure why there are 2 Barrys in it, but it seems as though when he goes back into that time, it doesn't get rid of the Barry who's currently living in that timeline. So they're both there at the same time. So I have no idea how that's gonna go. I don't know if one will like turn evil when he finds out that his parents are supposed to die, when like the OG Barry, original Barry, he is like, oh no, I really have to fucking go back and let my mom die. And we'll see what the Barry who's living in that timeline, you know, the Flashpoint Barry, see what he chooses to do. So it's so many different ways that this could end up going. I have no clue, just because it's not the straight like ripped from the comics and put on screen, or even like Flashpoint, the animated movie version. It's not going to be like that, I don't believe, which is more closer to the comics. So it can kind of go any which way because it's very fucking with the timeline. And if you watch the show, you know all the crazy stuff that ends up causing and whatnot. So yeah, man, really looking forward to it. Really love the Flash. Wasn't really a huge Ezra Miller Flash fan. It was really Grant Gustin for me. I wanted him to be in the movies. I digress. We'll leave that where it is, but I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully it will be as good as the trailers make it seem to be, man. So like I say all the time, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. You want to see more stuff from the 1216 podcast, including the podcast, trailer reactions like this, for movies, TV shows. We got One Piece chapter reviews 12 is doing, One Piece theory videos that 12 is doing as well. So a bunch of stuff that we have for the channel, a lot of stuff we're working on, stuff that we love to do that we want to bring to you because we feel you all will enjoy that as well. So like I said, I'll go one more time. If you like it, go ahead, like the video. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. If you want to get notified every time we drop something new, hit that notification bell, and I will see y'all in the next one.